A simple name and a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand, and now we get to see who will use it. On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop. They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Hill. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB... The ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Shakes off the defender. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
Well, that's a nice job on third down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first third down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe. Everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Going to the run, it's Gordon. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Snags it, and there's running room. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Volunteers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. They turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. We've got to execute and we've got to lock in.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus? And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Vols will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw it last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw again. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown ball.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Right? You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score on this next possession.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Now here's Russell. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Riley. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. The moments, the big plays from rivalry games like this when etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't... It could be a long game.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown time! Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
There's a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Using his legs, it's Gordon. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground. And they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Alabama sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hill. At midfield, he's got room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Got his man on the outside. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Russell on play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner.
Throws it deep. He's got it down the field. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Right down the middle. Makes a catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he will score! Touchdown Volunteers! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Russell. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The run inside. It's Riley. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I did speak with the Alabama head coach at halftime. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gordon. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Riley. Here's a little room there. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Takes the easy... It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Gets it out fast. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Vols want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Running inside, it's Morris. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires quickly. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Looking for room, it's Morris.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's got it down the middle. Pulled down for the tackle.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Got his man on the right. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll go right back to the run, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Swings it out to the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Second down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down.
Plows through the defense. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Howie Rowe will keep us up to date. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the fourth.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive. Caught, and he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And guys, we got to see his first start, right? Like, get started into this, being a highly recruited high school kid, taking that next step. And I'll tell you what, Jesse, watching his tape over these last weeks and now getting into the middle of the season, later part of the season, he looks like he's the part. Can he carry this team to the next level, to a natty?
That's what people are talking about now, David, because here's the thing. Everybody knew he had the physical attributes, right? The thing that we've been really impressed with, I think, is just seeing his poise and how he's handled the pressure each and every week for a true freshman. If this keeps up, David, I think that question could get answered. I think he could take this team at least to the college football playoff, and then who knows what beyond.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. Goes high to put it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Run in the red zone, it's Morris. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Immediately fires to the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Vols! The Vols strike back with a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Keelan Russell swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. who knows what they're going to do.
Secures it at the 30. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Quarterbacks love starting drives in great field position, and it's all because of this punt return. A tremendous individual effort. How about the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss and then go get positive yardage?
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Has it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Direct snap. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. He's got it! Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown.
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Vols will line it up on first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop.
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And this to tie us up in the final minute. And he got it! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him with just a couple seconds left here in the game. He knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The run inside, it's Coleman. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Throwing Russell. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. The give to the lone running back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They take the lead here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Vols look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
I Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Now, first down here in the second overtime. The play action fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Got his man.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
They'll run it. It's Morris. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Needed to stay alive, and it's good. And they go back on top. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll try the right side. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's first and goal. Direct snap. It's Coleman. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
So Alabama once again takes the win in this smoking hot rivalry between the Vols and the Crimson Tide, and the party in Tuscaloosa will last well into the night. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.